us more effectiveness. So let's respect those differences, and let's cherish those differences. And let's use respectful ways to try to move people to our position. I also want to say that I'm incredibly grateful to the hunger strikers. And I want to invite Hetty Epstein up here for 1 minute. Please don't grow up to be like me. Will you promise you won't grow up like me? No. Please don't grow up like me. I am so grateful to all of you. I have never in my entire life been so honored. You know, when I said that I would go on the hunger strike, I was hoping maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 people will join me, but I never, ever dreamt that so many of you have joined in the hunger strike, and not only those who joined in the hunger strike, but all those who have supported us, who were on the, or who some of us, I guess, are still on the hunger strike, and are still being supported, I hope, by all of us. And what has really struck me in all of this is the power that came out of you, the power that has been handed to me by simply saying, yes, I'll go on a hunger strike. Just a few simple words. And so much power has come out of this. Power to all of us.
What has really struck me is how much power has come out of the simple fact that I said, yes, I will go on this hunger strike, and how much power has come from all of us.
And I think what has happened here in this week or in the last few days is a momentous event. It's a historic event.
What has happened in this last few days is a momentous and historic event.
And I think we have really, really awakened. We have really awakened the world for the first time ever that, you know, many different countries, I can't say it was in all countries, but in many different countries, especially some of the most powerful countries, the media have reported what we have done here. I understand that the New York Times has selected as the picture of the week, or the picture of the year, I'm not sure which is, what a picture that shows what we have done here. I mean, that is huge. And I want to thank you all for making this possible. But our work is not over. You know, we can't go home and say, oh, we've done a wonderful thing, and now we're tired and we're going to rest. We cannot stop, not even tomorrow or the next day or next week, because otherwise we will lose the momentum that we have reached here. Idea this afternoon, and I'm not sure whether it's possible or feasible, but I'd like to see an event every single day of the year in one country or another country and still another country, where every single day we are doing something that will bring us closer to ending the fear in Gaza. I'm not an organizer, but if there are organizers in the group and you feel this is possible, pick up this idea, work on it quickly so that we can have, maybe in the middle of this month, the very first event in some country, and then the next day is another, and the next day is still another, and so on. I don't want to take up any more time go well, go in peace, and on to Gaza. Thank you.
People who participated, and some of you are still participating in the hunger strike. Raise your hands, please. Thank you so much. So I want to wrap up by saying that it is a real honor to have participated in this and brought so many amazing people together from all over the world. And what we're looking forward now is for new people to step up and take what we have started and the networks and the structures that's been built and take it to new levels, new heights with new energy. So think of yourselves now as the essence of the Gaza Freedom March, and think of yourselves as the ones who have to take this movement forward. Thank you so much for letting me be part of this and for all of you being here. Let's free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza!
Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza!
So let us meet here tomorrow at 9 o'clock for those who wish to do something.
Yeah!
We'll
tomorrow
at 9 o'clock here.
practical proposals later.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for practical proposals. Then the next speaker is an
U.S.
expert.
Embassy.
That's a noun. That's a noun, it's not a plan. We already have the war on terror, which is a war on an abstract noun. We need something more concrete. Friends, the next speaker is a South African. Stand up, please. Arun was very much involved from COSATU, from the Palestine Solidarity Alliance in South Africa. Arun is going to read what I think we will look back on in the future as an important document. We are going away to build. In order to build, you need a solid foundation. And I believe this is a strong candidate to be the solid foundation on which we can all go to build. Arun will read the document that was the fruit of many people's hard work, which ended up with unanimous endorsement and support from all those present, but now it has to be read to you, a very important audience indeed. So please listen to Arun while he reads this, and then we'll see how we can take it forward. Thank you, Mick. Thank you, Mick. Thank you to the organizers, and thank you to each and every one of you. When I went to university, the first thing I wanted to do was study history, and I majored in history. And I studied history, but what you people have done here, you have made history. This is a momentous, historic event, as Lydia has pointed out. Thank you one and all. What I'm about to read to you is the declaration that was drafted. 99% of the essence of the declaration is captured in this document. There were minor changes that were made this morning. We already have over 120 signatories. It will be emailed to each and every one of you by Code Pink, by Ziada's Code Pink, and you'll have a chance to read it, and we beg you to please sign and forward to other solidarity organizations around the globe.
A little further from your mouth.
A little further from my... Is that much better?
Yeah.
The Gaza Freedom March Declaration. End Israel Apartheid.